I have no idea what that just was. But that's a way to start an episode. Hello everyone, I'm the best Let's Player you've never heard of. And this is more The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. In the last episode, we met the Water Dragon. We went back to Skyview Temple to heal her smallness. And then we got access to the next dungeon, the Ancient Cistern. But as per yormal, see, bringing back old jokes for no reason. Not like any of you who are watching were watching since Explorers of Sky, but whatever. As per yormal, like I was saying, we have to go back to the sky and run a few errands, because that's a thing. And okay, this is fair. I'm not too far from Skyloft. I don't even need to cut this unless I really can't think of anything to say for the next 10 to 13 seconds. That was a lot less than 10 to 13 seconds. So, let's see. I don't remember where any of these goddess cubes show up, because the map clearly showed they're all in Skyloft somewhere. There might only be two, though. That's the thing. Oh, they're the two jump 4 ones. There's you up there, and then you way down here. The one down there I know I can get as of now, but the one on the floating island, well, actually, we're all on floating islands. That one up there, I don't think is possible to get until after we beat the next Silent Realm. Yeah. But the other one should be obtainable now. Either that, or I'm remembering awfully, because I seem to remember diving to the island already at some point when the cube, chest cube. I don't want my chest to look like a cube. When the chest wasn't available, so, well, again, there's your proof that I'm a god of placing beacons. I don't know how I do that. I've never been able to do that before. It's just one of those things that happens. It just happens, man. It just happens. A whopping 100 rupees. I must feel like a celebrity. Well, I suppose I do. But I'm just a lonely Goomba stuck between two pipes. Yep, that was a channel that I just discovered a few days ago. That and Chega Conroy Xenoblade are like the only reasons why I haven't been daily uploading yet. Actually, I just picked up a copy of Xenoblade. I should be, like, reading the instruction manual for it while I'm commentating this, because there's no way I'm going to learn how to play that game just from tutorials. But, anyway, doesn't look like we have enough for the piece of heart in Beetle's air shop, especially since I'm going to start paying for stuff in here already. But we're just going to roll with things. And that's pretty much it. Okay. Yep, there's no goddess chest available here, but what we could finally do with our finally existing monster claws in our possession is, whoa, burp really weirdly, is upgrade stuff with Gondo already. We can upgrade the slingshot, which, I mean, we could have done without monster claws, we just needed dusk relics for it. We might even be able to upgrade the bug net, but one thing you definitely want to be able to upgrade is your sacred shield going into this dungeon. Trust me, you are going to need the sacred shield. Not really necessary, but something worth showing off for the LP is the scatter shot, which I'll use whenever else I need to use the slingshot for something. Beetle! We've got enough stuff to upgrade it to the speed beetle, which has a bit of a speed burst as soon as you launch it. It doesn't really change much otherwise. It can fly like a little further, but other than that, it'll just be the same. But, yeah. And this quote-unquote tinkering animation is kind of weird, to say the least. Speed beetle, oh, it's quick beetle, not speed beetle, sorry. It's this bird. I heard you in the background there, shut up. Let's see, the speed beetle can be upgraded again. Let's see, waste the evil crystal there. Okay, I don't need evil crystals to upgrade the shield there. If I do this, I might not... Oh, whatever. So, this will upgrade the stamina to the stamina. This is the beetle's ultimate form. How much did that cost? That looks like it was only another 50... I mean, I guess it had 2 levels of upgrading, so that does make sense that it would just be 50 rupees for each, because some things to upgrade did cost 100, like the slingshot, the scatter shot cost 100, and I think upgrading the bug net also cost 100. But now we have the tough beetle. It can fly farther than before. And it has a speed boost that's infinite. I probably should have shown off the quick beetle already, but... So, bug net we can upgrade for another 100 rupees to the big bug net, which just catches more bugs or birds. Trust me, this will be useful, if only for getting bird feathers. I guess, I could get bugs, sell them to Stritch, make money off of that, even infuse potions if for whatever reason I would actually need to use that. But, bug butt. I don't know if I'd want to look at that. But anyway, Sacred Shield to the better Sacred Shield. Cost some Dusk Relics and some stuff. Didn't really see all of that stuff exactly, and we get to watch him play around awkwardly and drive a screwdriver right next to his crotch for another few seconds. And we will get now the Divine Shield. It's just a more adorable version of the Sacred Shield, nothing uber special about it. But the Divine Shield, of course, can be upgraded again, and we're only missing 1 Monster Horn to get to this, the Goddess Shield. This is that would already be the second best shield in the game. It's capable of repelling all attacks, repairs itself over time, and is something else that I'm forgetting about. But she's just to tell us about a new potion, blue potion, basically a stamina potion but for air. He's gonna stay being creepy, and we're gonna evacuate this place in favor of the air shop before we head back down for the ancient cistern and do some stuff from there. So, what is the where? Actually, to find out where the air shop is, we can use the brand new Tough Beetle. As you saw, it sped up a little bit on launch. If I was just using the Speed Beetle, it would stay sped up like that for a few seconds after launch. With the Tough Beetle, I can activate that boost at any time I want by holding A, and it will also fly longer in general besides like story-related places, like that one part of the Earth Temple and other places. Like, did Link just jump through the rope there? They couldn't have made him able to climb. Like, there's a whole mechanic in the game where you can jump onto ropes and vines to grab them and use that to swing to other places, but they don't let you grab onto a rope there by jumping straight into it. That is Nintendo logic at its finest, folks. Faulkner. Alright, Bug Metal, you're like flat out 1,000, and I don't want to go into Ancient Cistern with just 6 rupees. I don't really need it. I'll get it eventually because I'm gonna have to do 100% show her the Bugjar on the map. I was wrong. The Piece of Heart has not been in Beetle's air shop yet. The Life Metal is here. Oh, this is the 800 one. Definitely buying the Life Metal. Because if this is in my pouch, I have... Stop paying Beetle. I have another heart. That is what the Life Metal does. The Life Metal is effectively an extra heart container as long as you have it in your pouch. And yeah, I couldn't have bought this one in the first place. And there are 2 of those. There are not 20 actual heart containers, including those 6 that you start out with. There are 18 heart containers and 2 Life Metals. So you are required to buy those if you want to go into the final boss of the full 20 hearts. And you are required to keep these in your adventure pouch. So, pretty much, you're going to have half your pouch is pretty much a given as to what you're going to have in it. You're going to want the 2 Life Metals, you're going to want at least 1 Fairy, and you'd be an idiot to not go with the shield in a Zelda game. So, yeah, that's half of your pouch already pretty much figured out for you, but that still gives you 4 slots to mess around with other metals and stuff. Take other bottles, different stuff, use potions if you need them again. I find it might just be like I'm not sure if I'm just a better gamer than I think I am, or if Skyward Sword is just easy because I never need to use potions in it. Like, I think I used a potion once on the first imprisoned fight and I ended up losing anyway because I didn't realize what I was supposed to do to beat it. But that's a completely different story for a completely never day. And Florio Waterfall, because that weird thing looks like the ancient cistern there. So let's dove down deep dingle ding dong dell. That's a thing. That's technically a Nintendo Capri Sun reference because I don't own that game whatsoever. I only know that exists from his LP. I've been referencing people a lot lately. I mentioned Chugga Conroy before. I mentioned NCS. Proton John hasn't uploaded a video in 2 years, so I can't exactly reference him. I referenced the Lonely Goomba. I think I referenced... Yoshiller was the last episode. Anyway, what you want to do here is you can get an easy 200 rupees from both of these hands by doing that and swimming through. I think it's insta-kill if you get caught by that. You don't just take damage, it's insta-kill. So that's kinda joikish, but... it's a thing. And you can do that too to get the other hand. And then you might want to go to the surface because you will start taking ouch. You will start taking ouch. That is good English. Actually, that was also... Saying that was good English was also improper English. That was unintentional too. Which is kind of sad. But yes, the Ancient Cistern. My now 11 hearts. Right off the bat, I don't remember where I'm going. Presumably that door. But I'm going to cut down all this grass because I seem to remember this dungeon holding tons of rupees past those 200. Wish I'd gotten the rupee medal already. I don't think it's from a goddess cube I missed or anything. I think it's just impossible to get as of now. You will also notice, are these regular green choo-choos? Yes, they are green choo-choos. For a second I thought they were blue choo-choos. But yes, green choo-choos are everywhere in this place. They are also... Come on, if it's, my battle performance better be very strong with choo-choos. I haven't even taken a hit from the green ones, at least. This dungeon is loaded with green choo-choos. Because, whoa, as soon as I say it, I take a hit from a green choo-choo. You've got to be kidding me. I don't think you could fly the beetle into the water. You can keep doing that. But yes, as you can see, there are tons of green choo-choos underwater, too. Luckily, you just defeat them by spinning into them, but it's still a lot of enemies and stuff. This, I think, just opens the door. Yep. It's kind of a... If you can't solve that puzzle after the whole... Random Amber Relic, after the whole Lane mining facility, the previous dungeon in the game, being, oh, I'm out of hornet larvae, so the number is actually displaying 0. That's the first time that's happened in this LP, at any rate. Since this was also literally the first time I actually used up any treasures for anything. But if you can't get that, hitting a switch opens the door. After the previous dungeon in the game being pretty much all switch and block puzzles, yeah. Not counting Skyview Temple 2. Skyview Temple 2 is a mini-dungeon, as I said already. This part is cool. What you want to do first is jump down onto one of those things. I don't really know what the purpose of that was, actually. That's not good. I really don't know what I'm doing. Okay, there's a locked door in there. There's a regular door over there, which I can't get to. There's a Skulltula that I'm gonna need. There's a Skulltula that I'm gonna need. Yep, that's good English, apparently. Now, oh, cool, the Fatal Blow didn't get me stuck in the vines like it usually does. Whenever I Fatal Blow on one of these Skulltulas, I usually get caught in the vines on either the jump forwards or the backflip up, and that ends up hurting me. There we go! Fatal Blows are actually... My blows are becoming more fatal, and I'm actually being able to get my blows off more often. Am I really just saying this stuff? Okay. Sign. Strike the gemstones pointing in 4 directions wisely. The way will only open for one who knows the temple's secret order. Now, I think tattling on this. It's key, certain order, searching the nearby area for clues. So that sign just says that there is a secret order. None of these things around here say anything about a secret order. I know that like, part of the way to find the secret order. Don't remember exactly how to find the secret order. There's a sign that tells you... There's a sign that tells you how to find the secret order. I think you need to go this way, as a matter of fact. And once you get the secret order, it's not really a problem. Here we go. Deku Babas still exist, apparently. That was mean to Deku Babas, unfortunate. Poor unfortunate souls, you dick. Someone just set off fireworks again. Great! I should probably yell at them for messing up my recording with their... stupid fireworks and you're messing up every Let's Player when he tries to do his recordings and stuff. Gee, I'm doing more... See, I'm gonna reference someone again. I'm doing more weird voices than a Mage Captain Gilshanks episode. This is a thing. Actually, I have good reason to reference him. I did compete in the East Coast 4's Mario Kart 8 tournament. Ironically, the only people I beat in that tournament were the East Coast 4 themselves. Because apparently they're really, really, really bad at Mario Kart. They took like 10th through 12th every race they were in. But, yeah. That's enough of that. I might... If they upload it... If they upload footage of the tournament, then I'll upload my footage as well, just as a thing. But there's a sign that will tell me how to find the secret order. And once I find that sign, I'm going to have no problems getting through most of the first half of this dungeon. Because I remember decently well how to do it, and it's not at all difficult. But I don't remember where that sign is. I think it's there. It better be that one. If it's not that one, I'm pretty much screwed at this point. Let's see. Carved into... No, wait. Carved into the great statue are inscriptions of gratitude that reveal the secret order of this temple. The back, then the rear, then the back of the right hand, then the back of the left hand. So... The butt... above... Ugh! Now I'm burping more than Nintendo Capri Sun. See? Justifiable references. Also, Nintendo Capri Sun does tie back into the East Coast 4, because he was like the inspiration and the recruitment guy for all of them. So, I think that's the back. Up is the back. The rear, I think, means just the butt of the giant Buddha statue, so it would be down here somewhere, preferably. So, wait. Up. I could also use air. So, there's that one that says up. Yeah, the rear must mean something down. And I thought I would do fine without knowing its order. Okay. So, the first one is up. The first one is up. I know that the first one is up. And actually, by getting the back of the right hand and the back of the left hand, I can just assume based on that. So, back of the right hand says, it's up, blank. Oh, God, I shouldn't have done that. If you run out of air, you will start to lose hearts consistently. You don't want that to happen. So, it's up, blank, left, and I think the other hand says right. Up, blank, left, right. So it's literally up, down, left, right. If up, down, left, right doesn't work, then it must be down, up, left, right, and I just got the back and the rear mixed up. Forgive me for thinking that the back is the back instead of the butt. I am clearly a master of human anatomy here. Don't quote me on that one. Please, if you're going to quote me on something funny that isn't insultuous to myself, like, your face is my omelet, or everything is going just like yormal, or it's the monster claw thing. Please don't quote me on that one. That's the one thing I don't want to be quoted on. Link, swim out of the thing. Swim out of the giant shaft, Link. Oh, this sculpture... Oh, the webs are back. Never mind. Okay, so it's literally up, down, left, right. That was a little... I think I got it the first time by guessing, because I couldn't figure out the order. Which just shows how pathetic I am. Up. Down. Left. Right. And did that work? That actually worked! The order... The secret order of the temple is the first thing you're probably going to guess. It's up, down, left, right. Good job, ancient random people who designed this place. You really know it. Oh, God. Well, you knew good things about sculptural placement, that's for sure. Yeah. Wasn't kidding when I said this place was like Pharaoh Woods supercharged on steroids plus caffeine and some other random thing that will get you really stimulated or something. I don't know. But, yeah, this place is crazy with all the stuff in it that's from Farron Woods and made more ridiculous. Like, you have to jump there to get that out of the way. It's pretty much a harder version of the Skyview Temple with the addition of a ton of water elements, because thankfully there's no specifically water dungeon in Skyward Sword whatsoever. It's pretty much just this plus the last visit to Farron Woods, which is considerably a long ways down the way. That also made plenty of sense. Well, wow, we're actually getting almost no progress done here. Look at how little we've done. Well, actually, this is going to be the key to the next place, but it just occurred to me what that chest had to be, since we've been stuck in one little area the whole time. This is going to have to be the key. Like I said, I'm awful with the dungeons from here on out. Final dungeon I'm pretty good with, except for one puzzle, but it's like the main puzzle of the dungeon. Next dungeon I'm decent with. This one I'm pretty good with. I'm pretty good with the water areas, which is bad considering I already screwed up several times on this being the water area, the first water area. I'm really bad at the non-water area. Like this, the water area is pretty much Farron Woods plus water. The non-water area is, you'll see when I get there, it's like literally hell. So, we're going to have a fun time there and doing a thing. You'll see, this whole dungeon is like full of Buddhist symbolism. It's like they tried putting an Okami load of mythology into one dungeon, and they pulled it off pretty well too. So we're gonna get to the story behind the design of this place when we get there, but I don't think it would be too much of a spoiler to say, like, hey, look, there's a giant Buddhist statue in the middle of the dungeon. This dungeon is totally not based off Buddhism. Why do I sound like a really creepy Mickey Mouse? But anyway, up there, all the way up there, is a flower. And then there's the place where you presumably will put the carving.
Master, I've taken the liberty to confirm that a door is located at the uppermost section of the statue. The lock is unfamiliar to me.
Which is literally what I said in robot version. But what you do want to do, or what you kind of have to do, is jump down here and get ready for, like, the third Stalfos fight in the game, and they're already picking it up to levels of ridiculous. Target lock! Stall Master! This is an elite captain of the undead soldiers. When provoked, it has the ability to strike with all four of its sword-wielding arms. I recommend inflicting damage at the slight gap when the slight gap presents itself as it readies its swords to attack. So yes! Again, this is Farron Woods 2.0. Skeletal boss. Check. This guy is taking these hits a lot better than I... Never mind. Wait, he didn't retaliate? He didn't counterattack? I mean, I know he fights worse than a regular Stalfos until you get him to use all four of his arms, then you're just screwed. Look at how fast he's moving. What? He didn't even attack a second time. I mean, I guess you could just keep doing this. This is working surprisingly well. I mean, he's not even attacking me. No. Wait. Oh, God, my shield just took half of its damage. I might as well just tank these hits instead of letting my shield take all... Never mind! Did he just do 3 hearts of damage? Did he just do 3 hearts of damage? A mini-boss in the 4th dungeon does 3 hearts of damage, apparently. The regular boss of this dungeon does less damage than that. Oh, God, did my shield just take another hit? The good thing... Oh, well, where did all of my health go? The good thing about the upgraded versions of Sacred Shield is that I think they regenerate faster, too. They don't just have more health, they regenerate it faster as well. This seems familiar. It's like, this is totally not the last episode Stalfos fight all over again. At least they give me all hearts, not half bombs this time. I should be able to... My shield's back to normal. I should be able to beat this guy without having to use bombs. I probably should be using bombs the whole time. Oh God, I forgot, when his health gets low, he loses his helmet, which actually gives you a heart. You can see that he has a 3rd eye underneath the helmet. And yeah, it's annoying. Oh, there we go. The accidental spin attack kills him, and they try to put a comedic level equal to that of Wind Waker Moblins into something as just freakish looking as that, of all things. But I was kind of wrong. We're actually getting highly progressed at this point, because we now have the dungeon item. After less than an episode spent in here, I thought I was doing a lot worse than I was. You got the whip! Attached to the end of the whip is a strange glowing sphere of light that can latch on to various things. You see something you can't reach, target it with Z and swing the Wii Remote to snag it with your whip. Snap! So yes, pay attention to the whip here. If you've ever gone fishing, tell me that the whip end of the whip doesn't look like one of those, like, fake plastic worm things that you just put on a hook and throw out and hope a fish eats it. Like, seriously, this is one of those things, but with a cool handle attached to it and with a random ball of light that you can use to do that and pull a thing up and make yourself not stuck here. So yeah, probably for the rest of the LP, I'm just gonna probably call it like the, I don't know, I need some kind of weird name that's like based off of the words fishing lure and then something. That's all I got, like the worm whip. Yeah, there's the snake whip and spirit tracks. We'll just call this the worm whip. We'll call it the worm whip instead of the whip. That works. Now, you do not lead to anything, do you, door? I think actually you do. Do you? No. You might not want to jump out of this. Not gonna make the same mistake I did with the Great Tree of Pharaon last time, or 2 episodes ago, and just flat out fall off in the middle of the thing. So, we're gonna pull this one to get us even further to the top, I guess. I mean, I don't guess, that's what you have to do. And what do you do? Examine the lock. The door is locked tight and will not open. I couldn't tell that. Look for the key that lies beneath the earth, so we need to go down, apparently.
Based on the patterns we have seen so far, I believe the key mentioned on the stone marker is the key required to unlock the device ahead of us.
I couldn't have guessed that, Fi! Your help is, like, so appreciated right now, and you see these stairs. Obviously, putting the key in there is going to open that up and you can climb these stairs, but it's, like, so tantalizing. Like, I want to climb these last 4 steps, even if I can't get past the giant lily thing in the ceiling. I just want to climb these last 4 I might be able to get there by rolling. Nope, I guess it's just an invisible wall. Well, on that note, I'm going to jump all the way down back to where the Stallmaster was, and then try to find a save point in here. So, in the next episode, we're going to use our brand new fishing lure to lure out more of the secrets of the ancient cistern. Until then, I'm facepalming at my own bad puns, and signing off.